Today, we're gonna try a hack on the shower glass. It has been a while since I've done one of these videos. You guys know I love the Barkeeper's Friend cleanser. It works awesome for getting all of the stains, like the hard water stains and the deposits that build up. The soap scum on the shower glass works like a charm. So what I'm gonna do is I am gonna dump it into my OXO. And this is one of my favorite cleaning brushes, even for like the dishes, because all you have to do is pull this back. You put the soap in here. It's great also for the shower walls. I actually have 2 of these and I've done other videos on it. We're gonna put the cleanser directly in here and then put it back. And then all you have to do is just push the button, push down a couple of times. It's gonna come up, it's gonna saturate the bristles, and then we will be able to scrub it out. So I wanna see if this is gonna work. You definitely wanna wear gloves because it is oxalic acid and it will irritate your skin. So if you've never used this before, it's great for removing rust, lime, calcium deposits, buildup, stains, tarnish. You can use it literally on everything. So we're gonna pour it right into the little port. This part is really satisfying. Make sure it's sealed. So I just actually showered, so the glass is already pretty wet. If your glass isn't wet, you definitely want to either, if you don't have a sprayer, get a bucket, get it nice and wet, because this is going to work the best when the glass is already wet. It just helps loosen everything. I'm going to start on this side first, and we're going to quickly go through it. I'm hoping it's going to be more concentrated and less messy. Ooh. So you have to point down and push, and then you're gonna want to scrub. And I'm gonna let this sit for a good 10 minutes before I rinse it off. And you're always gonna find that you have more buildup towards the bottom of the glass, and that's just for common reasons. Because like when you're soaping and doing everything in the shower, that's where the water, that's where all the crap is gonna hit. This will be nice too, because sometimes when you go to remove the cleanser off the glass, it leaves a little bit of a film, and when you have a scrubber, it's gonna wipe away any of that excess. It's gonna help get rid of it. So this will be good for that too. Shower glass doors look so pretty, but they are such a pain. I'm almost regretting getting them, because with it just a shower curtain, you can replace like the plastic part that goes under. You can replace that when it gets nasty. This isn't as easy. And it's like, even if you're squeegeeing and you're wiping all the time, not everybody in your family is gonna do that. Or if you're short on time, you know, life gets in the way, and it's hard to remember to constantly be wiping down the glass and cleaning it. And before you know it, like me, a month goes by and you haven't cleaned your shower glass and you're dealing with mess. So yes, it looks really nice and beautiful, but it is so much to maintain. I have to be careful when this gets on my marble. It can do damage because it is an acid. So I always like to try to rinse it away really quickly. That's another thing. You have pretty stone in your shower and it's just not easy to maintain. I even have the scrubs and things that are specific to marble. They work great. They're very expensive, but on your glass, you need to use an acid. Even OxyClean has worked really good at cleaning the glass, and I've done videos on that I can post. But going back, I feel like I would have picked something that's a little bit easier to maintain. So we're gonna let this side marinate, do its magic, and then in about 10 minutes, I am going to rinse off. I just need to spray down like this area right here and make sure that there's no product just sitting around. It stays on the glass here, so I can quickly wash it down the drain. I don't think that I can fit my camera in the shower, so because of that, I'm gonna have to film it from the outside, so sorry about that. I think that this is great to have in your shower for quick touch-ups, like especially the bottom of the glass. I always notice that towards the bottom of the glass, my shower gets nasty, and I think that this is good to just kind of have in your shower and give it a quick scrub here and there. But as far as if you're doing all of the glass, I think some of my other methods that I've tested out are definitely more efficient. Don't get me wrong, it's gonna work putting it in this brush. It's just the time is gonna be longer than if I were to spray or just take the bottle and dump it all over the glass and then take my big scrub brush and really give it a good scrub with the electric brush, because doing it that way covers more surface area and I get it done quicker. But I do like being able to just keep this in the shower for those quick touch-ups where it starts to build up a little bit quicker than the rest of the areas. All right, now the door. And since it is pretty dry, I'm gonna have to give it a quick spray down. Just kind of drizzle. Like the top isn't dirty at all. It's like from here down. "10 minutes usually is a good number. It's gonna give the product a chance to really get in there and break everything down. And then of course the scrubbing of this brush helps it along too. So I am just going to spray the floor and anywhere else where the cleanser got. This stone at this point is 6 years old and it looks pretty good still, even with all of the different cleaning and things that I've tested out. So I'm gonna give you a better point of view here. And that's how it's looking. So we're gonna let the water heat up. The water, I always get that pointed out. You say water, it's because I'm from New Jersey. I think some of us say water instead of water. But anyway, I'm gonna let the water heat up and then we're gonna see how well this worked. So if you don't have one of these, then you're gonna wanna use like a bucket filled with hot water. That'll work just as well. And honestly, the pressure on this thing isn't even that great. So this does take a little time and patience, just getting the rest of the residue that's left over off. So like I was saying, I'll take the brush. I don't want it to have like product all over it, but I'll take the brush and just kind of help it along a little bit. And then on the other side of the glass, definitely needs to be clean because I can see there's like some spots and stuff, and I know that it's not from this side of the glass. But on that side, it's not like soap scum, so I'll typically just use like a Windex or a glass cleaner, and it takes 2 seconds with a rag. I gotta shut this now because I'm making a mess. See you in a minute. I'm just gonna take the squeegee and just get rid of any excess water. A Windex for the outside of the glass and get that cleaned up. And there should be no soap scum out there, so it'll be pretty easy for it to just come right off. It should be, that's the goal. So I have my glass cleaner and I love these towels. They're the best. I'll link them in the description if you want to check them out. So they come in the roll and then you can just wash them. So it's perfect. And sometimes if I want to get crazy, I'll even Windex the inside of the glass, but it's probably something I don't really want to be doing all the time because it is time consuming. But you definitely want to make sure you're cleaning the outside of the glass too, because a lot of the times inside of the glass won't look like it's clean and it's really coming from the outside. Another reason why I like to clean, because it's 100% considered a workout. Well, at least what I'm doing is. All right, it's getting kind of dark, I feel like in here, but look, like you can't even see the glass. It is so clean. Let me show you over here. So I am definitely glistening at this point. I would recommend keeping it in the shower. I also love it for the sink, but Barkeeper's Friend is amazing for cleaning the shower glass. As far as using that little thing, it is going to take a little bit longer. I think I do like the original way a little bit better, but I'll definitely be keeping that filled and keeping it by my sink so I can quickly clean my stainless steel sink. I'm going to put up on the screen all of my shower cleaning videos if you want to check out any of the other ways that I clean my glass. And I will see you guys next week. Bye, guys.